My dear friend, my dear friend,
My dear friend,
my dear friends.
நான் சித்யாவ் கெனடி.
I am K.R. Gopinath. You can call me KRG.
when I say a silent earthquake, are you feeling a little afraid? Don't worry. You will not see the images of this silent earthquake on television. You will not receive it as a breaking news on your smartphone. Yet, this earthquake is quietly shaking many modern families in this fast-moving AI world. It is breaking homes, it is disturbing innocent children, and slowly weakening the very foundation of our society. Yes, my dear friends, I am speaking about the growing crisis in marriages, divorce. It is unfortunate that my own native place, Trivandrum, the capital of Kerala state, has recorded one of the highest numbers of divorce cases in Kerala state. States like Maharashtra, Karnataka, Delhi, Kerala, they're all competing each other to become number one in this peculiar field of earthquake. Tactics may vary, but one truth is looking very clear. Broken relationships, emotional distance, and silent suffering are slowly becoming common in many families. Even within my, let me admit, even within my own extended family circle, I have witnessed this pain. I have seen the silent tears. For more than 60 years, I have been reading the Bhagavad Gita every day. One powerful wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita, let me quote. Chapter number 2, verse 62 and 63 also. It beautifully explains how relationships begin to collapse. From attachment arises desire. From desire arises anger. From anger comes confusion of the mind. This simple wisdom explains many modern family conflicts. Relationships rarely collapse because of big problems. They collapse because of small emotions that are not managed in time. Let me tell you example 1. A mobile phone conflict. A young couple returns home after a long day of work. Talking to each other, both start scrolling on their smartphones. Isn't that? The moment they comes, instead of talking, they go on seeing the telephones. Husband feels ignored. Wife feels unappreciated. It's happening in many families I've seen. A small irritation appears. That irritation slowly becomes anger. Within minutes, a small misunderstanding becomes a serious argument. Is it not? What started as a tiny emotional spark becomes a relationship fire. This is exactly what Bhagavad Gita wants us. Here is another common situation. A husband says something casually. A wife feels hurt. Instead of explaining the feeling calmly, she reacts emotionally. The husband feels his ego challenged. Now both begin to defend their ego rather than protect the relationship. Then the argument grows from strength to strength, bigger than the original issue, is it not? Therefore, my dear friends, in many marriages today, ego wins, but the relationship loses. Let me talk about marriage then and now. In my younger days, marriage was considered a sacred commitment. It was not just a legal contract. It was not a temporary arrangement. In fact, it was a divine bond between two souls who promised to walk together throughout their life. Yes, difficulties existed even then. But couples tried to adjust it, compromise, and they grow together. Today, the world has changed dramatically. Is it not? Many women are highly educated and professionally successful. They work in corporate offices, IT companies, research institutes, and entrepreneurial ventures. In fact, they contribute significantly to the family also. Naturally, young professionals today expect mutual respect, dignity, and personal space in marriage also. From my interaction with many youngsters across all over our country, I observed something very interesting. Many young people are hesitant to enter marriage. And even after marriage, some prefer not to have children. Another big change is the disappearance of the joint family system in our country. I was fortunate to grow up in a joint family. Parents, grandparents, uncle, children, cousins, all of us lived together under one roof. Responsibilities were shared. Wisdom was shared. Life experiences were shared. Today, nuclear families have come and it has become the order of the day. And many couples are left alone to manage emotional pressures without any guidance. By God's grace, 54 beautiful years have passed in my marriage with my gracious better half. People often say we are made for each other, couple. Of course, not physically, but mentally. But let me confess honestly. Even we had disagreements, we had arguments, and sometimes my anger and ego dominated, and I would lose control, get angry. But my wife discovered a very powerful secret weapon to control my anger. We want to know what this powerful weapon or mantra? Very simple, but difficult to practice. Whenever such unpleasant argument arises, my wife used this powerful emotional astra. She would quietly close her eyes and start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Up to 10 she would count by closing the eyes. This is the astra she used. By the time she reached 10, this emotional weapon hit me and melted my ego and anger. Please quite leave it off. Don't you think, my dear friends, that this is a simple and powerful reflection? Let me conclude. This 10 seconds patience can be the simple solution to complex issues and may save many marriages. If families remain strong, society also remains strong. If marriages become fragile, the entire foundation of society becomes also fragile. Let us therefore rediscover the wisdom of patience, respect, and emotional maturity.
If this message inspired you, do share it with your friends. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel KRG Vision.